Oh, so it's Tuesday morning. We are waiting on tires and dealing with the split rim issue. So we just went and had breakfast. We are now full. I think we're going to run to the Napa store or some parts store and find a cigarette lighter that we can wire in. It uses a power port.
For the power inverter.
Yeah, because there's not anything in the truck right now. And it also dawned on me I need to go through and just check the fuses and make sure that I've got some spare glass tube fuses. And then we're going to clean up the cab of the truck. We spent last night cleaning up the sleeping quarters in it, and that was time very well spent. So we're going to see what's going on next. So we couldn't find an air cleaner element that was the right height for the new air cleaner housing that I got. So I ended up buying a taller element and a long air cleaner stud kit. And of course the air cleaner stud kit was long enough that you have to cut it down. So that was what Andrew's doing right now. And of course I had a hacksaw in my road trip tool kit just for such an emergency. All right, we got our air cleaner assembly on. It's not beautiful, but it should breathe okay and do what it's supposed to do. There's two other things that I have to address. One, we got the crankcase vent. So I've got a little piece of heater hose for that. And then the other thing is, for whatever reason, he had this rigged up with a bypass or a valve for the heater. And that valve is completely froze up. So if I want a heater on this trip, and I do, we're gonna have to fix that. So I'm gonna have to get a piece of heater hose and either splice it together somehow or just go get a replacement piece of hose, which will be my 13th trip to the parts store. We'll see what happens. 3:30 on Tuesday afternoon. We are getting the tires buttoned up. Andrew is cleaning off the windshield because it was like driving while looking through your bed sheets. So we're also going to put Rain-X on it because we don't have any faith in the wiper blades or the wiper motor. And honestly, if you could get wiper blades for it, it's not going to happen at the local Napa. So I think those are a special order deal. It's been a long time since I've had to buy them. So with the engine, went and got an air cleaner element for the Corvette air cleaner that I've got. Nobody had one in stock that was the right height, so then we ended up getting a longer stud kit, and we had to cut that down for the air cleaner stud. But now that's on, and it's kind of like when we were in high school and flipped the air cleaner lids over with the big element. We also spliced out, the guy had a valve in here, and it's cable operated, and it was for the heater valve. I've seen that before. I don't really know why they did it. But anyway, I bypassed that, went to the parts store, got a little union. So I don't know that we've got power going to the heater motor. So at least we'll have some heat in the cabin a little bit through that. And the other thing we're working on is getting the mirrors lined up. So I'm about to do that right now. And then Andrew's going to add Rain-X to the windshield. And then we'll be good. I remember doing a story one time when I worked for car magazines about just cleaning out the inside of a taillight lens, and that'll make your lights brighter. This is probably an extreme version of that, but the point still holds. 5:30 local time. We got tires, we got a brake light. So we've got running lights, we got brake lights on both sides. The battery cables have been connected. It's fired up. Took us a while to jump start the thing because we killed it off with the light fiasco. And it's 5:30 and we're heading to Vegas. Hopefully. We'll see. Well, I just applied some Rain-X to the windshield. I don't have windshield wipers. I think I said that already. We're supposed to wait an hour for Rain-X. We're not going to do that. I just filled up the camper. This thing has 3 gas tanks. We got one gas tank there. It's the in-cab gas tank, which all these trucks had. That apparently is a 16 or 18 gallon tank. And then this box here is for the propane tanks, horizontally mounted. We're not going to do that. And there's another door there, or another gas filler there. And then you come over here to the passenger side, and we've got one more gas tank. I'm not going to use either of those because I just don't know anything about them, including how to use them. And then we rigged up one tail light to go with the one on that side. And we're good to go. So next stop is Vegas, hopefully. We'll see. We're on the road. I'm following Andrew to Vegas. This truck is sketchy as can be. Floats quite a bit. It's loud. It smells like gasoline, but I'm not sure if that's because it shot out of the pump when I was filling it up and coated the door. CB radio was on for some stupid reason. Brakes are good. Not up to modern standards, but they're good. Transmission is decent, though it's loud. And we got the heater working. My God, it's good to be behind the wheel of a vintage Chevy truck again. I have missed this like I wouldn't have even imagined.